Howdy folks, it's DIECAST here again, and welcome back to Nascar Thunder 2003. It's time for the 2004 Aaron's 499 Race 11 out of 36 at Talladega Superspeedway. Now this is a track that Roush has just been so good at, and honestly, we have been the one that has been very good. I can't even remember how many Talladega races we've won, but let's get a standings update. So, we're in the top 10 in points with a 235 out from your points leader, which is Dale Jarrett. We've seen the points lead rotate from Mark Martin to Sterling Marlin, now to Dale Jarrett. No question. Interesting characters. I mean, the championship right now, if I had to put a fork in it, so to speak, if you're not in the top 20 of points right now, you have no opportunity to win the championship, so you can go ahead and count these cats out for the championship as far as I'm concerned. Let's get a schedule update. So, after the Aaron's 499 at Talladega Superspeedway, we're going to be going to the Coca-Cola 600. That's going to be fun. And then a new add to the schedule is the New Hampshire race. From being a midsummer event, it's going to be an early summer event, so to speak. It replaces the first weekend at Dover. And then after that, it's time for the Pocono 500, which is going to be a load of fun. What paint scheme we're going to run? We're going to run, let's run the Bassmaster car again. Let's go to Talladega. Alright folks, so we qualified dead last for Talladega, and the reason why is we actually kind of blew up our engine during qualifying, so that's not good. Overall though, I do think we're going to be running I think a lot faster than I expected in racetrack. The car was really fast in qualifying, but it blew up. So we had to kind of taper it down, got a brand new engine in the car. Let's go racing. And the Aaron's 499 at Talladega Superspeedway.
The NASCAR Winston Cup Series visits the famous Talladega Superspeedway today for the Aaron's 499. This is Joe Moore and Barney Hall for MRN, and we're live to bring you all the action. Racing doesn't get any more exciting than this, Barney.
Some drivers will tell you that finishing with their car in one piece here is just as good as a win. The close racing makes it very exciting for the fans, but very nerve-wracking for the drivers.
Rick Humphrey must have had problems in qualifying this week.
Yeah, he's definitely not used to having to pick through traffic so early in a race. This could make it an exciting race for him, or it could be disastrous. You just never know when you start in the back.
Todd Bodine is towards the bottom of the points list this season.
Well, there's always going to be someone who has to fill in the bottom of the points list. Of course, none of these guys want to ever see their name there. Sometimes it's just not your season to shine.
Jeff Burton will start this race a little farther back than he's used to.
You're right, it's going to be tough for him. You get so used to starting up front, and then you have an off week and you have to start towards the back. Then when race day comes, you feel like you passed 1,000 cars at the end. And worse yet, sometimes you never make it to the front.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Engines are fired at Talladega Superspeedway. It's Ricky Rudd and Sterling Marlin on the front row, and Kyle Petty, who finished second last week at Homestead in the road course event, which was a crazy event, I might add. He's up in the top 5 at Talladega right now. Hats off to the Richard Petty Enterprise Dodge. That is pretty cool. I'm just going to say that is pretty cool, but last week's winner, Jeff Gordon's going to be in the top 10. We see a few, I would say, odd drivers up front. We see one of the custom cars, and then we, of course, we see Kyle Petty, but Kevin Harvick, I think that'd be an interesting storyline if he won this race. We're going to be starting deep in the field due to the engine issue. Let's go racing. You're at Talladega. I do think we're going to have a fast car, man. I really do. In practice and somewhat during the qualifying session, we had a very fast car. Now, it might take off a little slow, but let me tell you, I do believe we have a hot rod today, and I think we could be a factor for a top 10. And that's huge. I mean, look at the run we're going to get here, because they're going to whoa up. I mean, this is all points. We need to point race right now. Yes, we're 10th in points. Are we down? Yes, we're down, but we're not out by any means. We can still win this championship. We just got to point race and have a little luck go our way. As of lately, Sterling Marlin has been off his game, to be honest. And that's allowed us to gain points. I mean, we're not even in the summer stretch yet. Like, we are still in springtime. You know, when we're racing the Pepsi 400 at Daytona, then I'll start talking about, are we going to be in or are we going to be out? The halfway point of the season is, in my opinion, that's what makes or break your season there. Right now, I would say there's 20 drivers contending for the 2004 Winston Cup Championship. That's my prediction. There's only 20 drivers left. We're one of them, though. Anyways, in 2 laps, we went from 43rd to 29th. We have a hot rod, and look at the miles per hour. Oh my goodness, we have got some speed in this Sitco Ford, man. Holy cow. Now, in terms of strategy today, how are we going to play it? Are we going to pit with the leaders, or are we going to try a more, an alternative type of strategy? I'm not really sure, but what I do know is we got a ton of speed in this race car. I just want to make sure we choose the right strategy. That's the one I want to be on. I want to be on the right winning strategy. Obviously, we're not going to take 4 tires. I think we're going to go with a 2-tire gamble, I think. Depending how the situation looks, because we are down. So we got to gamble. We got to try something to get the win. Who knows? We'll just blow the doors off the 55 Monte Carlo, Bobby Hamilton. And hopefully we can get kind of a little bit of a push from behind. We got some young cats in the 176, and we got Ricky Cravens tied forward. Maybe they can give us a little bit of a draft from behind. Give us a little bit of arrow push. But we're up to 24th. Let's go ahead and get an early top 5 update. It's going to be Kyle Petty, Jimmy Spencer, Sterling Marlin. 3 out of the top 5 are Dodges. And Kyle Petty's out front at Talladega. Shades of Jamie McMurray in the Daytona 500 this year. He was out front leading, but is he going to stay up there? Probably not, but hey, he's leading at Talladega. That's pretty darn cool, man. That 45 car has been really fast last week and this week, so that is very cool to see, but we are gaining a little bit on them. I think the pack is getting a little bit dicey up there. They're not staying streamlined, and the tied Ford is right on our back bumper pushing. But we got Ken Schrader, that really cool M&M's Pontiac, digging on the inside. I mean, my goal is just to get a top 20, or not top 20, excuse me, top 10. We got a point race. We got to be in the top 10. I want to win this race, though. You know, I'm playing to win. We are gaining on them. And look at that right there, guys. You see that car in front of me? That's Dale Jarrett, your points leader. He's in 23rd, about to be 22nd. If we were to pass him and be in the top 5 and he stays around this range, we're talking 15 positions ahead of him, man. That's a ton of points. So no question, I am going to try to get around him as quick as possible. We do have the speed. I mean, we've cut down half the field in this first run pretty well, so I'm definitely happy with the car handling. And just look at the run we're going to have on Jarrett here. A 3-time winner this year, too, I might add. I mean, we are just so fast. And these cars up here, you can tell they're not staying streamlined. They're not staying together. They're all over the place, and that's just allowing me to cut right through them. You can just see them bobble too much. It's just creating too much of a wake, slowing them down. They're just not running well, and that's going to be a huge advantage. We're going to try to help Mark Martin here, though. I don't want him to fall back too much. Keep him kind of up here a little bit. Trying to give him a little bit of a push to kind of get his momentum again, and then I'll go by him. But I don't want him to just fall off the pace. I want to help him out a little bit. We got pit stops underway here at Talladega. Burton, Elliott, and Mayfield. Teammates pitting there. Of course, Ward Burton not a teammate there, but a bunch of drivers coming down pit road. We are now 15th. Whoa, inside underneath Johnny Benson. Whoa, car gets super tight there. Oh my God, the car just got so tight there. So aero tight. Slight contact there, but hats off to Greg Biffle, who's running in the top 15, and that honestly a very poor handling and poor performing race car. Good job for Biffle. Let's get a top 5 update as we get out of the corner, because if you pause during the corner, the car will not turn as well when you exit it. Sterling Marlin has the lead, but Spencer still solid in the top 5. Looks like Kyle Petty got passed. So, pit strategy. It's an 18-lap race here. The Aaron's 499. We're going to be pitting probably lap 9 will be the halfway point. I want to pit with the leaders, though. We have to pit with help. There's no question about it. Now, do we stay out long or do we pit early? I don't know. I remember at, oh God, what track was it that we stayed out a lot longer than we wanted to? California. We stayed out a lot longer than we wanted to, and I thought it was a bad gamble, but it turned out to be a really good gamble because we cycled out exactly where we wanted to be. We were able to make the positions up and finish second that day at Auto Club. But no one's going to pit this go around. We got Biffle behind us. We're kind of plateaued right now. I'm hoping we can get a little bit of a run. I mean, we're pretty much running 190 around the entire racetrack, and as far as I'm concerned, that's pretty darn good. That is pretty darn good, and we're gaining on them. These cats, I think, are running to some lap-down cars. Not a lot of horsepower there, so they're getting kind of bunched up. Some cats trying to stay on the lead lap, trying to hope and pray for a caution, get cycled around, and get back to Winston Cup racing. Meanwhile, we're 12th right now. A lot of these cats haven't pitted yet, so... And to my estimation, we're about a full lap ahead of the lap cars right now, so we have a lap to play with. I don't know. We might pit and take 4. I'm not pitting that time. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Big bobble there. Someone might have been out of gas, and it might have been Labonte. Labonte might have ran out of gas somehow. Oh my God. We're about to take the lead here at Talladega. Oh my Lord. What a turn of events. We're just going to go on around Sterling Marlin. Wow. That was crazy. And Marlin's showing his cards. He's going to pit here. Generally, when they run this bottom lane, that means they're going to pit. So, that's kind of like his way of saying, hey guys, we're going to come down pit road, and I'm going to go ahead and go with them. We are so fast, though. Like, in a straight line speed, we are much faster than them. But if they're packed up, obviously, they have the move. But we're going to pit here. Try not to get run over from behind. Oh, good pit road. Good getting on pit road. We're going to go to full tank and 4 tires. Why not? I'm going to keep everything the same. Let's get a swig of coffee, but that's what's so dangerous getting on pit road is because you want to just clock it at like 68 miles per hour. And when you do that, you're a fraction off. You'll get hit from behind or you'll speed and it just ruins your entire race. We're going to take the 4 tires and we're going to cycle out right where we came in around Marlin, so that was good. We got 4 tires. I didn't want to do the 2-tire gamble this time. You know, try something different, see how it plays out. But this is not, this is not NASCAR approved. I'm going to get around Marlin here. But in a straight line speed, we are certainly the fastest car here in Talladega. But when a pack, is formed, obviously they're much faster. The thing is we got a cat behind us who won the championship last year, and I'm trying to gain every point I can, so you can bet your bottom dollar I'm going to be blocking him. And who's coming? Okay, that's Ricky Rudd. Beautiful number 28. No question, man. No question. I like the strategy we played here. How is it going to play out, though? That's the thing. So, guys, I mean, it was a very, I would say, a carousel of pit strategy. Because we've seen guys pitted 3 laps before us. We've seen guys pitted the lap before us. And then, of course, people are pitting after us. So, I mean, a carousel of strategy. But guess what, folks? We're starting to get packed back up at Talladega. It's getting interesting. Whoa, get the bottom lane open. There we go, yeah. So everyone's getting packed up. They're getting ready to crown a Winston Cup winner. So let's get a top 5 update once again. So it looks like Gordon, Harvick, Jarrett Jr., and Kenseth are the cats in pit road right now. Now, Did they play their cards right staying out long enough? If we can just get around this track fast enough, we'll cycle out the leader. They haven't started moving yet, guys. They should be starting to move yet. There we go. And here is the battle for the lead. We're going to catch them. And I think we'll be able to get around them before they even get up to speed, too. Yeah, definitely. We're going to be able to pass them. We got a huge amount of momentum. Yeah, we got a lot of momentum. Oh, what the heck? There goes the... Oh my god, there goes both of the beer cars just around me. Wow, huge move for Sterling Marlin. Oh my god, look at the speed we're going to get here. 199, and we're just going to go on around them, man. Slingshot to the lead. Your front row guys sitting second and third with Rudd and Sterling Marlin. Let me tell you, man, this is some good Winston Cup racing. We're out front at Talladega. Can we get another win at Talladega? I think we've won 4 races straight, or 3 races out of 4. I don't know. We've won a crap load at this track. I mean, we've literally been the Dale Earnhardt Jr. of the early 2000s here. We have just won so many races here. And we might just win another one. We're in position. That's the key. We're in position. We just got to block these runs and not let Marlin get around us. Just got to keep blocking, man. Keep blocking. Don't let them get around us. But the Cats were racing for the win here today. We got Jeff Burton. We got Ricky Rudd. Fellow Roush Couture Mark Martin. Last year's Winston Cup champion, Sterling Marlin. We got Rusty Wallace, who's got a win this year. And then we got Johnny Benson. So, a bunch of characters in this mix. But I gotta admit, man, there's no Monte Carlos in this top group. That's the staggering fact right there, in my opinion. You got a Pontiac, a bunch of Fords, and a Dodge. So, interesting. The Manufacturers' Championship looks like it's going to be going back to the blue ovals. But Rusty Wallace has gotten around Sterling Marlin for second, and if y'all remember, we passed, what was it, Wallace for the Pepsi 400 in 2002? With that huge run by Ricky Rudd, so a bunch of good restricted plate drivers up here. Of course, Mark Martin almost winning the 02 500, getting passed by Kurt Busch thanks to us. Sterling Marlin winning the last 2 Daytona 500s. Very interesting mix of drivers. Well, a caution right now pretty much ends the race. I mean, it'd be like a 1-lap shootout, but in a straight line, we're much faster than them. But when you pull out ahead, they start catching up. So, what it sounds like to me is they're going to have to work together to get around me. They're going to have to make me fold. They're going to have to get me in a bind. And Ricky Rudd looking inside. Nothing there for him. I mean, if they're going to make a move, they need to make it now. You know what I'm saying? They got to make a move now. Sterling Martin's faded back, and here comes a big run by Rusty Wallace. Got a car down on the inside. It's going to be a small team, the 133, I believe. He's going to be off the pace and not finishing this restricted plate race. 2 to go. We're halfway on gas, so don't have to worry about fuel. It's just me and these top cats up here. Caution does end the race, so as far as I'm concerned, it's me and Wallace right now. And all we're going to do is just keep blocking him. We're faster than him. The only thing keeping him relevant is the draft. He doesn't have help from behind, so if he loses our draft, he's screwed. I mean, we've built a pretty solid race car, too. We've built a pretty solid race car. And I don't just use the same setups every race. For some reason, all my setups got like reset. So I'm having to redo these not paint schemes, but setups. I'm having to retweak them, and it makes it even more interesting how, for some reason, my setups are not saved from Season 2. So it's even more of a challenge. But white flag in the air one more time around. It's Rusty Wallace, Jeff Burton. The final lap here at Talladega. I don't know what happened to 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, but they're just gone. It's going to be either Penske or Roush. One of these cats are going to win at Talladega. Through 3 and 4. Wallace has no help. He's got one final run, and can he do it? We're going to keep blocking. Block him all the way down to the inside. Nothing for him. His momentum stalls. It's going to be Jeff Burton winning the 2004 Aaron's 499. Heck yeah, man. Third win of 2004 and another Talladega victory. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about, folks. That is what I'm talking about. And you know how we're going to celebrate this one. We are going to slide through the grass because why not? We're about to make one cool looking race win diecast. I'm going to get a little speed. I get a little speed. Come on, slide. Dang it, it can't get it to slide. Oh well. The car is way too tight to slide. This is embarrassment. It's okay. Burn it down at Talladega. Another win for Jeff Burton, and he has definitely been the restrictor plate king of the early 2000s, no question. Aaron's 499. Another big win for Roush. And this is what we need. If we want to win a championship, we got to keep winning, man. That's all you can do is just keep winning. Another win for the team, and we're going to do the signature Kyle Busch burnout. Just keep burning it down, man. I mean, we've won a lot of races, but guess what? Talladega is pretty freaking cool. Here we go, guys. Victory Lane here in Alabama. Another big win for Roush. We got Bass on the hood. Amazing. Look at that. Sicko. Bassmaster. Ford Taurus. Victory Lane. A huge day for the number 99 Ford Taurus. Huge day. Another victory here at Talladega. I mean, we've won so many races here. It's awesome. It is awesome. Another big win. This is what we need, man. We needed some good momentum. We won this race last year. We won Richmond last year. We won Martinsville last year. We didn't win Fontana this year. But hey, we're on pace for a championship run. Got to keep digging. Here is your top 10. Burton, Wallace, Rudd, Marlin, Benson, Petty, Martin, Humphrey, Elliott, and Newman. And you know what I see right here? No Dale Jarrett. Jarrett is going to he's going to finish the race in 20th. And Sterling Marlin, he's going to finish with a top 5. And he did lead some laps, so we got some bonus points. But we got the max points day, and that's all that matters. Anyways, that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to DieCast Buffet for more NASCAR content. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you're having a great one out there. And DieCast Buffet, signing off.